Hey everyone that's watching this in the future, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna light some incense and wait for some people to log on to the live stream. Ooh, there's a sample pack in here. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bobbie, and today is Thursday, which means it's time for a yoga lunch break. This is a 30-minute class that you can do on your lunch break or just at home or whatever. Today we'll be working on the hips and shoulders. So for props, you will definitely need blocks, but if you don't have blocks, I shouldn't say definitely. Oh, hi. If you don't have blocks, you could use books that are about the size of blocks, or even a few pillows or a bolster, or like 2 bolsters. I should probably just need 1 bolster. Just for underneath the shoulders right away. And then we'll need it later on in class. And then I like to use a blanket to pad my knees. So if you'd like to use a blanket for that as well, or to sit up on, a blanket might be nice. And a strap. And if you don't have a strap, you can use like a little hand towel, a belt, a tie, anything that will help you bring your hands closer together if you can't reach them in Gomukhasana. So yeah, grab your props if you don't have them already. Blocks, pillows, blankets, whatever you like to use. And then we'll get started. I'm looking forward to it also. Alright. So let's get set up. We're going to start in supported fish. So for some reason you can't really see my blocks in here, but they're right here. I'm going to take the first block on this medium height here. You can take your blocks or pillows on whatever height that you'd like. Place your block or pillow or whatever you have right at the bottom of the shoulder blades, the bottom edge, and then the other one goes under the head. And you can have, like I said, you can have these on any height that you'd like. You can have them on the same height. You can have this one on a higher height. You can just not even use this block under your head or pillow under your head if that gives you more of an opening. Then we're going to take the soles of the feet together and the knees open wide. So really getting into the hips and the shoulders right away. You can either have the arms down by the sides, maybe place the hands over the belly, or maybe if you really like to get into those shoulders, clasp opposite elbows above the head. And then once you arrive in your supported fish, close the eyes, relax the face, and begin to notice the breath. Not changing it quite yet, just observing, not making any attachments or judgments about your breath. Just making observations. Are your breaths short and jagged? Or are they nice and even and long? Then once you've made your observations, really begin to slow the breath down. Even if your breathing was already pretty slow, slow it down even more. Fill up the lungs completely on each inhale. Feeling the chest and even the belly expand. And then empty out the lungs completely on each exhale, yeah. Feeling the chest and belly compress. Really feel the belly button pull in towards the spine at the bottom of the exhale. Sorry, just making sure my live stream wasn't frozen. Keep taking deep, even breaths, just like that. Letting yourself sink down into your props. Not thinking about what happened before you came to your mat today. And not thinking about what might happen after. Allow yourself to be present in this moment. Really enjoying your time away from work if you're taking this time away from work to do yoga. And really thank yourself for doing so. Take a few more breaths here, feeling centered in, grounded, lifted through the heart. Then on your next inhale, begin to blink the eyes open. Release the arms from up above the head if you clasped opposite elbows. Begin to move the fingers and toes a little bit. Then bring the hands to the outer thighs to help you bring the legs back toward one another. Carefully roll off to one side, off of your props. Set them off to the side, but keep them nearby so you can use them if you need. And then lie back on your back. Hug the knees into the chest and rock a little bit from side to side. Then from here, lower the left foot onto the earth and bring that right knee towards the right shoulder. You can bring the hand to the back of the thigh, the outer calf, outer ankle, or outer foot for half happy baby. You can keep this leg how it is, maybe open it out wide, or maybe lengthen it out long in front of you. Make sure to keep this leg engaged, so if you lengthen it out long. Half happy baby, maybe rock a little bit. Really getting into that hip joint right away. Then from here, maybe cross that right foot over towards the left side of the body. Maybe rock a little bit here, getting into a different part of the hip. Then we're going to bend that left knee if it's not bent already. Sole the foot on the earth. Cross right ankle over the left thigh. Press the right knee away from the body. You can stay right here or maybe begin to hug the legs in. Thread the right arm through that figure four shape, and interlace the hands either behind the left thigh or in front of the left shin. Keep that right foot flexed to protect your knee and ankle joints. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the earth and breathe. You can even rock a little bit from side to side again. Connecting to that flowy water element that is associated with the hips. Then from here, keep this figure four shape with the legs, but bring the arms out to a T or cactus shape, palms face up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, gently let the legs fall over to the left side. So the left outer leg is going to land on the earth, and the right sole of the foot lands on the earth. Press this right knee up towards the sky. Maybe even use your left hand to help you. Gaze can either be straight up at the sky or over the right shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Inhale to bring the legs up through center. uncross them, and then we'll switch sides. So hug this left knee in, left sole of the foot points up towards the sky. Left hand can either be to the outer or to the back of the thigh, outer calf, outer ankle, or outer foot. For happy baby. Hello. Excellent. All right. Well, we're going to apparently open this door. Thought it was a cat. All right. Scared me a little. Anyways, have a happy baby. This right knee can be bent how it is. Maybe you open it out wide to get into that right hip a little, or lengthen it out in front of you. If you lengthen it out long, press that right heel into the ground. Flex the right foot. You can rock a little bit from side to side. Then rebend that right knee if you straightened it. Cross left ankle over the right, Cross the left foot over towards the right side of the body first. Getting into that left outer hip a little bit more. Now bend the right knee, cross left ankle over right thigh, press the left knee away from you. Stay here or hug the legs in. Thread the left arm through that figure four shape. Interlace the hands behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the earth. You can use that left elbow to gently nudge the left knee out a little bit. Keep flexing your left foot. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Then bring the arms out to a T or cactus shape. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently let the legs fall over to the right side. So the right outer leg lands on the earth, left sole of the foot lands on the earth. Press the left knee up toward the sky. You can use your right hand to help you. Gaze can either be straight up at the sky or over the left shoulder. Inhale to come up through center. Now we're going to come into a full happy baby. So bring the knees wide, soles of the feet point up toward the sky. Hands either at the backs of the thighs, outer calves, outer ankles, or outer feet. Lengthen the tailbone down. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side here. Maybe you straighten one leg at a time. Maybe both legs. Just be careful because it's still early on in class. Not that warmed up yet. Then hug both knees into the chest and begin to rock up and down the spine a few times. Eventually making your way to hands and knees, tabletop position. Pad your knees if you'd like. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips, let the belly sink. Cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, look down towards the thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Moving with your own breath. Take a few more rounds of cat-cow. Each inhale, filling up the lungs completely. And each exhale, emptying them out completely. Use your breath to guide your movements. On your next inhale, come to a neutral tabletop position. Really press into the palms. Lift that back heart space up. Reach the right toes back behind you. Press through that right heel. Toes tucked underneath for a little calf stretch. Wanted to add this in because I went for a run earlier today and my calves are sore. Inhale, lift the right leg up, cross it over to the left side. Keep pressing through that right heel, look back towards it. Inhale, lift that right leg up about hip height. Keep pulling the belly in, toes point down, hips are square. As you exhale, bring that right knee really wide and around all the way to the right tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bring it in, right tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, last one, bring it in. Inhale, extend it back. Reach the right leg out to the right, about hip height. Pulse 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the right foot down. Align the top of the left knee with the arch of the right foot. On an inhale, lift up. Reach the arms up. As you exhale, right arm reaches down the right leg, left arm reaches up overhead. Gate pose. Press the hips forward. Spin the heart open. Inhale, up through center. Take a little counter side bend to the other side. Then walk the hands all the way out in front of you, reaching the heart down towards the earth. Either forehead coming down to the earth or a prop, or the chest and chin come all the way down for this wide-legged puppy pose. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Inhale the left arm up toward the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, coming onto the left side of the face, the left shoulder. Right hand can stay where it is. Reach out in front of you or wrap behind the low back. You can stay here, maybe challenge your balance a little by lifting that right leg up. Whew. I'm gonna fall. Exhale, lower. Carefully unwind, right hand back in front of the face if it's not there already. Press into the right palm. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, lower. Bring that right foot in to meet the left, back in your tabletop. And we'll do that all on the other side. Inhale, the left toes back behind you. Press through that left heel. Inhale, lift the left leg up, cross it over to the right side. Keep pressing through that left heel and look back towards it. Inhale the left leg up about hip height. Toes point down, hips are square, belly pulls in. As you exhale, bring that left knee wide and around towards the left tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bring it in, left tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bring that left foot wide about hip height. And we'll do 5 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the left foot down. Align the top of the right knee with the arch of the left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, side bend to the left. Left hand down the left leg. Right arm reaches up overhead. Press the hips forward. Spin the heart open. Inhale, center. Exhale, take a little counter side bend to the other side. Then walk the hands all the way around and in front of you. Reach the heart down toward the earth. Wide-legged puppy pose. Inhale, walk the hands in. Right arm reaches up toward the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, coming onto the right shoulder, right side of the face. Left hand can reach out in front of you or wrap behind the low back or stay where it is. Maybe lift the left toes up, left foot up. Challenge your balance. Exhale, lower, unwind. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, lower it down. Back to your tabletop. Then come to sit on the heels. And we'll stretch out the shoulders a little bit. So find your strap or towel if you're using it. You don't even need any props if you don't have them for this. You can use the back of your shirt, and I'll show you how to do that too. I'm going to take my watch off for a second because it annoys me when this next pose, one of these next poses. All right, let's start by coming into eagle arms. So bring both arms out in front of you, about shoulder height. Cross at the elbow creases, right arm over left. Either give yourself a big hug or bring the backs of the hands to touch out in front of you. Wrap the forearms once more so that the palms touch. Eagle arms. Lift the elbows as high as the shoulders. At the same time, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Pull the belly in toward the spine. Feel a nice stretch in between the shoulder blades. Breathe here. Maybe close the eyes. On your next exhale, release the arms, bring them wide, and then we'll switch sides. So other arm on top, left arm on top, over the elbow creases. Either give yourself a big hug, bring the backs of the hands to touch out in front of you, or wrap the forearms once more so that the palms touch. Lift the elbows as high as the shoulders, roll the shoulder blades down the back, press the pinkies forward. Close the eyes and breathe. Pull the belly in toward the spine. Exhale to release, bring arms wide, shake them out a little bit. And then we'll come into Gomukhasana arms. So if you're using a prop, grab onto it. So a strap, a towel, belt, tie will work. I'm going to come to the face this way so you can look at what my arms are doing. So we're going to start by bringing the right arm up overhead. Reach that right hand as far down the back as you can. Then bring the left hand to the right elbow. And you can stay right here if this is enough for you. Otherwise, you're going to bring your prop into your right hand. Bring the left hand out to the left with the thumb facing down. Then bend that elbow, either clasping on to your prop, maybe reaching for your fingertips, or if you're not using a prop, you can grab onto the back of your shirt. Wherever you're at, press the back of the head into that right arm. Pull the belly in, knit the ribs in, even though it's going to be hard because your left hand is putting pressure on your ribs back there. Keep pulling them in. Nice muscle engagement. Try to close the eyes, relax the face, and breathe. Carefully release the arms. Shake them out a little bit, and then we'll switch sides. So taking your strap into the left hand, or whatever prop you're using, reach that left hand as far down the shoulder blades as you can. Right hand comes to the left elbow. You can always stay right here. Or reach the right hand out to the right, thumb facing down. Bend the right elbow, either reaching for your prop, your fingertips, or the back of your shirt. Knit the ribs in. Press the head into the back of that arm. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Sit up nice and tall. Try to relax any unnecessary tension from the face. And breathe. Exhale, carefully release. Shake the arms out a little bit. Then make your way to your tabletop position once again. This time we're going to lean the shoulders forward. Bend into the elbows, squeeze them in towards the thighs. Keep the hips up nice and high, but dip the chest and chin down towards the earth on an exhale. As you inhale, we're going to slide the heart through, lift up, cobra. Should have moved that out of the way. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift back up, cobra. Exhale, lower. One last one. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the elbows in, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. Oh dang, we're already at 20 minutes. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Fold over the legs. Clasp opposite elbows. Maybe sway a little bit from side to side. Then if you clasped opposite elbows, release the arms down. Everyone bring a nice big bend to the knees and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Coming all the way up to stand, shoulder blades roll down the back, palms spin open. The head lifts up last, Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's move through one vinyasa to make our way back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, dive forward, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up toward the sky. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Maybe do a couple leg circles. And open up that hip again. As you exhale, bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Kick the right foot to the left side of the mat. And then lower the legs down. Setting up for pigeon. If pigeon doesn't work for you, you can come into that reclined pigeon that we took at the beginning of class by lying on your back and crossing right ankle over left thigh. Either pressing the right knee out or hugging the knees in. Inhale, lift the heart if you're in pigeon. Exhale, fold. Maybe coming down to forearms. Maybe coming down to your props. You can always place a prop underneath this right hip if it's coming up off the ground. Breathe into that right outer hip. On an inhale, begin to walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes, hug this right knee in, shoot it up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. You can stay right here, or maybe flip your dog into a wild thing if that's in your practice. If you flipped your dog, carefully make your way back. Three-legged dog. Lower the right foot down to meet the left. And then we'll switch sides. Inhale the left leg up toward the sky. Bend the left knee. Open up the hip. Maybe do a couple leg circles. Then open up that hip again. Left knee towards left wrist. Kick the left foot out to the right. Lower everything down, setting yourself up for pigeon on the other side. If you took reclined pigeon on that first side, you can take it on this side as well. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, come back up to the palms. Tuck the back toes. Hug this left knee in. Shoot that left foot up and back. Three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Open up the hip. Stay here or flip your dog into your wild thing. If you're in your wild thing, carefully make your way back. Three-legged dog. Everyone lower the left foot down to meet the right. Lower the knees down toward the earth, hips back towards the heels. Child pose for just a moment. Inhale to walk the hands in. Make your way to a seat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Feel free to sit up on any props that you'd like. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, begin to fold forward. Trying to keep a nice long spine. You can even use your elbows to help press the legs down gently. Inhale, lift back up. Keeping this shape with your legs, we're going to roll all the way onto the back. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. And we'll take a few moments here in Supta Baddha Konasana to end class in a little meditation. So keep breathing deep, focusing on the breath, focusing on relaxation, allowing everything that we just did to absorb into the body like a sponge. Try not to think about what happened before you came to your mat today. And try not to think about what might happen after. Still staying present in this moment, finding complete conscious relaxation for a few minutes. Shavasana. Slowly, if you have the time and you'd like to stay in your Shavasana longer, please do. But if you're ready to come out, start by lengthening the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Bring the hands to the outer thighs to help you bring the legs toward one another. Lengthen the legs out long. Circle the ankles and wrists. Rock the head from side to side. Then reach the arms up overhead, the legs out long in front of you for morning stretch. Hug the knees into the chest and carefully roll onto the right side. Rest here for a moment. And whenever you're ready, trying to keep the eyes closed or a soft gaze, make your way into a comfortable cross-legged seat at the top of your mat. Once you arrive in your seat, reclose the eyes if you opened them. Sit up nice and tall, taller than you have all day. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch at the top. Exhale through the mouth, hands to heart center. Bow the chin towards the heart and take a moment to thank yourself for carving this time out of your day, maybe out of your lunch break, to do something good for your body and mind. And I thank you for joining me, for sharing your breath with me, for sharing your space with me virtually. And I hope you can take the benefits from today's class with you into the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Bring the thumb knuckles up to the third eye space. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope you had a good class. I know I did. Hopefully it was a fun lunch break if you took this class on your lunch break. And your hips and shoulders will be nice and open now, which are really good stretches to do, are really open up the hips and shoulders. It's something really good to do, especially if you sit at a desk all day. So, yeah, I hope that helped. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like my videos if you like them. And then, let me know if there's anything you want to work on in any future classes. And join me on Monday for Creative Flow at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then this class every Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, yoga lunch break. Please donate if you can. Also, I have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, and they're all listed on my social media accounts and my YouTube. So if you can't find them, just message me. Thank you again. I hope you enjoyed class, and I hope you have a really, really great rest of your day, rest of your work day if you're working.